Big up, people. Hope you're well. I finished the first day after a weekend. I'm actually smiling. I'm actually very happy today. Very happy. Um, Brilliant performance yesterday against Villa. Couldn't have asked for anything better. And there's things I wanted to discuss today because I've still heard a bit of negativity for yesterday after the performance, and I don't really understand. I don't see how anyone can be negative about it. We played really well and we won the game. That's all that matters. Big up if you're watching, and if you are, then I hope you're having a great day. Enjoy and good weekend like mine. So I definitely did. I've heard people say the whole, Villa made loads of changes yesterday and all that stuff. Well, Forest made loads of changes today against Chelsea, and they coped all right with it, didn't they? I looked at Forest's lineup, and that lineup won't be facing Villa on Thursday, but they managed to cope with it. So the whole Villa B team or A team or C team, don't give me all that. I don't care. All I care about is the fact that we won. Spurs won a game. Spurs won back-to-back games, and finally we showed a bit of fight, passion, determination. And now I think we're going to stay up. I genuinely think that. I just don't. Anything can change in football. Anything can change. I just have a feeling now we're going to stay up. I think De Zerbi is the right guy. I think what he's brought to his club in a short space of time. I mean, why we didn't hire him back in January or whenever it was when Frank got sacked. It's I don't know. We wasted 5 matches on Tudor, which was the biggest joke of an appointment ever. We should have De Zerbi in then, and I can't understand it. And if we did, then I don't think we would be. I think we'll be ahead of Forest now. After Forest beating Chelsea today, it does look like it's going to be a bit out of Spurs and West Ham, doesn't it? But after that performance, I mean, what can you say? I mean, there's just a whole load of those players, isn't it? You can just list the players. Kingsley didn't have a lot to do, but what he did do, his distribution was spot on. Who is it? Obviously, we go through the players. Pedro Porro, oh my goodness, that's his best performance in ages for us. He was immense, and when he was winning the ball and blocking, and these defenders were fighting like it meant something. Van der Ven. Now I've been his biggest critic lately. I mean, I like Van der Ven. As times when I've criticised him, I do like him, but I just think his attitude at times has let us down, and I think one of the reasons we're in the situation because of him and Romero, their attitudes. But he was excellent yesterday. He used his pace. He's when he wants to be, he's a very good defender. Kevin Danso. Now Romero can fuck off. As for Kevin Danso, what a defender he is. He might not be the most skillful defender. He's a proper old school defender. Brilliant, just brilliant, and you can tell he loves the club and he's fighting for the club. You can just tell he was excellent yesterday. The left back was Udodi. Now another player who I don't rate. His all round play. He's injured loads. Don't rate him as a defender. Can't really cross the ball. But even Udodi yesterday, can't fault him. I thought Udodi was immense. Really did put a shift in. Help the team out. But that's to start off with. I thought even the midfield three of Bentancur, Gallagher and Paulinho, wow. So all I have to say is wow to those. Paulinho, now this guy here, Paulinho, I love him. I absolutely love him. I would, you can't make lone players captains, which is a shame because he should be made captain. We need to get onto Bayern Munich straight away, pay the £25 million for him, sign him for next season and make him captain. He is an excellent player. Really, he loves to tackle. He's not the most skillful player, but loves to tackle. He was fighting. He knows what it means to be he knows what it means to play for a club like Spurs. He gets it. You can tell he gets it. His attitude. He was fighting for the cause. Paulinho, brilliant. Conor Gallagher, another one. Conor Gallagher was absolutely immense. Best performance for Spurs, Gallagher was. he's another one. Once we signed Gallagher, I was happy. I thought, yeah, decent player. Still thought we needed a couple more players, different positions. But in general, I thought Gallagher is a good player. Hasn't quite worked out for us. I've seen it at Palace and Chelsea. I thought he's decent. Hasn't quite worked out. But even he was excellent yesterday. That has got to be his best performance in a Spurs shirt. Got a good goal as well. Can't fault him, and probably deserve man of the match. It's probably between him and Palhinha. But either one of them, I thought should got man of the match, and I'm glad Gallagher did. I think Gallagher probably did because he scored the goal. But either one of them could have got it, and I wouldn't have complained about that. Bentancur, one Bentancur's on it. He's a very good player. Don't think we've seen the best of Bentancur since he had the injury, since he done his ACL a few years ago. But when he's on it, he's an exceptional player. Really good, fighting for the cause. And I love him. I love Bentancur, and I think if we do have a clear out in the summer, Bentancur is one I definitely don't want to go. I think he's immense, brilliant player. So that's the three. And then obviously, Tel. If there is a negative, unfortunately, Tel's it. I don't think his final ball at times does let us down. But in general, I thought I can't fault him. He does put an effort in, does put a shift in. It's just his final ball at times isn't great. But I'm not going to moan about Tel because I thought in general, he gave his all, and he's probably the weak link on the team, but he did give his all. So definitely can't fault him. Moani was another one. I think there's times when Moani was getting frustrated with him, but he was getting clapped off by Spurs fans. I've had a Spurs fan saying it's his best performance. He did all right yesterday, Moani. I think it was him for the assist on it for the second goal for Richarlison. They said on TNT that they said it was Tel, but I think it was Moani. But in general, I thought Moani probably at times his final ball does let him down, but I'm not going to fault him. His work ethic was immense. Probably was the best performance for us, but that's not saying much because his performances ain't been great. But he's not a right win, like you can tell in it. So that's probably wise. But it was excellent. I got a feeling De Zerbi probably want to try and keep him now. Don't think he will stay, but he looked like yesterday, the way he was clapping the fans, he looked like he was loving it, wasn't he? And that's what happens when you get a proper manager in the club that knows what they're doing. The players start to fight for the club a lot more, then, don't they? And Richarlison, you know what? I've been another critic of his. You never know what he offers us. I've always said he's the worst. He's the best of a bad bunch, and I agree. I think in general he's not the greatest, but he's better than Solanke, and he's better than him as a central striker. I think he's better than Moani up there. So Richarlison in general, I thought was excellent. Probably his best performance in a while. Got a good goal as well, and just all round play exceptional. And all the subs that came on, you can't fault any of them. They were excellent. They all did a job when they came on. So I'm not gonna criticise them. I thought we were excellent. I'm gonna read out a few of the chat. So it's taking me this long. So let's get cracking. There's a few messages in the chat I see. Let's have a look here. Guys on, big up guy. Looks like the Villa players are taking a knee for Peppa Pig. Yeah, big old Peppa. Definitely. Peppa was our 12th man yesterday. I mean, she got injured, but she was there in spirit, wasn't she? Big up, mate. Guys put hashtag Pink Lives Matter. Yeah, definitely, mate. Pink Lives Matter, definitely. Sport and Nerdy are in. Spurs might have won, but you're still shite. Good result, to be honest. Yeah, to be honest, man, I'm not going to get carried away. But at the end of the day, we won, and that's all that matters. And the whole Premier League having a meltdown now because Villa put with the team they put out, and with us winning, everyone wants to slow down, and everyone's having a meltdown. And to be honest, I'm all for it. To be honest, I love it when everyone has a meltdown over Spurs, and end up having a meltdown because they want everyone wants us to go down. And to be honest, I don't really care. We won, and I would love to see the meltdown at the end of the season if we stay up, which I think we will now, to be honest. But big up, thanks for coming on. Lisa's in. Hey Anthony and chat. Hope all is good. Come on, you Spurs. Yeah, I'm right, Lisa. How are you? I thought you were going to come on my channel. You haven't come on yet, have you? You said you were going to come on, but I've not seen you. But big up. Thanks for coming on the chat, and I hope you're well. Lisa's also put, I agree. Danzo was so good yesterday. Yeah, he was immense. Can't fault him at all. I thought Danzo was just superb. Yeah, I can't fault him. I thought he was excellent. Guys put Sports and Nerdy, laugh out loud. Guy, this is the channel I was talking about earlier. I couldn't find them. I was trying to figure out who they were. This was the one. But I've tried looking for them, and I was going to subscribe, but I can't actually find them at all. So let me know in the WhatsApp group how I can. That'd be great. Guys put Lisa Davis, hello. And Lisa's put my Gallagher, love him. And guys put laugh out loud. Why am I not surprised? I gotta buy his fucking shirt now. To Lisa, yeah, big up. And guys, but oh yeah, he's my mate. Laugh out loud. Yeah, I don't. Let me know in the WhatsApp group how to find his chat. How to find his channel. I don't know how to do it, so I tried to look for him. I couldn't find him, so if you can let me know about that. So I'm gonna put the link in the chat if anyone wants to come on and have a little chat. They are more than welcome. That's what I'm gonna do. Bear me a second. So a link is in the chat. There we go. If anyone wants to come on and have their say, they are more than welcome. So yeah. So what does everyone think about Villa's team they put out? I'm a bit like, I still think Villa chose a strong side. I'm not too, at the end of the day, I've heard people say, well, it's Villa's B team. That's what I've heard people say. It's Villa's B team. Who cares? But at the end of the day, Forest put out their B team today against Chelsea and backed them 3-1. So you could say it's their B team, but Villa still had a good side out. They still had a strong side. And at the end of the day, what Spurs supposed to do? Spurs are always going to put their strong side out. And if Spurs had lost yesterday, then people would have been like, how could we have lost that Villa side? So, you can't, it's always going to happen, isn't it? But yeah, to be honest, I'm happy. I'm happy with the performance. I'm happy with the result. Yeah, I don't really understand. Everyone's moaning about it. I just don't get it really, but it is what it is. You always get people moaning about it. I just thought in general the performance was good. And we're out the relegation zone. And what does everyone think? Do you think we're going to stay up now? I think we will. I think we've got a chance. I've been saying all since January we're going down. I've been telling people we were 10 points clear at one point of relegation, and I said to them, we're going down. I said, I just can't see us getting out of it. People have told me we're staying up. And I'm like, based on what evidence? I've not seen anything from the players. But today, or yesterday, I saw something from the players. I saw something from De Zerbi. I think he's the man to keep us up. I think he'll do it. And I think in the summer, if he does keep us up, we need to back this guy. He is a top draw manager. He is absolute class. We need to back him. And yeah, just hopefully we do. And a couple of players that are probably going to join us if we stay up, like Senesi and Robertson, which I think are good players. And we just need to make sure we just need the momentum going. I think hopefully Enid have learned from this mistake that we can't be in this situation ever again. It would just be disastrous if that's the case. We can't be in it. We can't be in this situation ever again. But with Enix, we've had them for like 25 years, and nothing ever surprises me. So they'll probably go into the season thinking, "Oh, yeah, we won't be in this situation." They'll probably be relaxed about it and everything. And then next year we will be in this relaxed game. De Zerbi will be sacked, and we'll be dragged back into validation issues again with people. But it is what it is. If you're new, it can give us a stream a like and subscribe if you're new as well. Be much appreciated. What was I saying? I just thought, I'm just. So, is there any negative to find from? Is there anything negative to find for the performance? Does anyone have any players that they weren't happy with yesterday? Drop in the comments. If there's anyone not happy with any of the players, or if you're happy with the players, is any players that you wouldn't, that standout players that you were very happy with? Who's your best players on the pitch? Do you believe we'll stay out now? Do you believe that? I think we will. I think we've got enough. I don't think we're going. I think we'll stay up. But it'll be interesting. We're still in the thick of it. We've still got 3 tough games coming up. We've got Leeds on Monday, which is a tough game. Whichever way you look at it, we've got Leeds on Monday. I mean, Leeds need to do us a favour and forfeit a match. So they send West Ham down. That's what they'll probably want to do anyway. That a lot of their fans. And then we've got Chelsea. Now, whichever way you look at it, we never beat Chelsea. And Chelsea are shocking. And it's probably, if you think about it, it's probably the best time we'll ever get to face Chelsea. But we never do it. No matter what team Chelsea have, what team we have, we never beat Chelsea. I think we've won one time there at Stamford Bridge in about 30 years. And that was a few years ago. Was it 2018? When Dele Alli scored twice and Everton scored one. That was our first win there. One and only win at Stamford Bridge. And that's quite pathetic if you think about it. So you think there's been times in the past where I thought we might get a result there. They're not, they're not as good as they used to be. They're not as that good. And we don't. So, but we have to go to Chelsea and have a bit of belief. But does anyone actually think we'll go to Chelsea and get a result? Because I don't think we will. But then I didn't think we'll beat Villa. So it could happen. You never know. I mean, that game I never enjoy. I always get nervous. I find it stressful, that game. But Chelsea are all over the place. Not really got a proper manager of they, so they are all over the place. But it will be our luck if they actually turn up for that game. It will just be our luck. And I think they'll beat us. But obviously we've got Leeds, we've got Chelsea, and if we've got Everton, if we beat Everton or Leeds and Everton, we stay in the Premier League, no matter what happens with Chelsea. Because I don't think West Ham will beat Arsenal, and even if they draw with us, I think West Ham have to beat Arsenal to come out of the relegation zone. They will definitely have to, because we're 1 point ahead now, and we've got a much better goal difference than them, so they'll have to beat Arsenal. And I don't think they will beat Arsenal. And I know they have done in the past, which is great for them. But in general, we don't. In general, against Arsenal, Arsenal are going for the title. They're fighting for the title. I can't see them slipping up against West Ham. And I know we've only won 2 home games all season, but I generally don't think Arsenal. What was I saying? I just think Arsenal will have too much for them, and I think, yeah, and I think we'll, and I think, sorry, I know what I was going to say. I think we'll beat Leeds at home. I'm confident about that now. And I think if we do, then if that could be a 4-point gap going into the last 2 games. Don't think so. I'd have nothing to worry. I think we're staying up. Just drop in the comments. Let me know if you think we're staying up now. How confident are you? A scale of 1 to 10. How confident are you that you think Spurs will stay up? That's all I want to know. Got some comments here. I'll just catch up with the comments again. I went behind. Lisa's put, hello, Guy, babe. I've already got a Gallagher shirt. Big up, Lisa. Guy has put, ha, ha, ha. Guy's also put, now we need some more wins before I say we're staying up. 2 wins ain't enough. Yes, I agree, Guy. I think we'll beat Everton, and I think we'll beat Leeds, and I think we'll beat Everton. Don't need to get carried away, but they're the ones I'm pointing out. Which games out the last 3 does everyone think, if we do win some games, if anyone thinks we're going to get the results from? How many points do you think we'll get for the rest of the game? I know definitely said it'll be 2 points, 1 point, but he's always got that wrong. So now definitely is your chance. Let me know how many points you reckon we'll get to the rest of the season. Drop your comments below. That'd be great. Lisa's put, I might get a Guy shirt if you're lucky. I think there's a bit of flirting there, Guy. Guys, but yeah, I'm confident we would get a point. They're in a death spiral. Oh, you mean against Chelsea? To be honest, no matter how bad Chelsea are and how good we could be going, look, this is how strange it is against Chelsea. Chelsea could be bottom of the league, no wins all season. We could be top of the league, no defeats all season, and Chelsea will still beat us. That's the thing, which I find a bit strange. Yeah, it's very strange. Guys, put Lisa Davies. You know I play right. Laugh out loud. Definitely's in. Big up, mate. Big up, definitely. Nighttime kids in. Big up, mate. Let's go. Yeah, let's go. I hope you're well, mate. Guys, put definitely. Oi. Big up, Guy. Definitely, but I probably won't be able to join tonight. Very unwell. We weren't saying that a little while ago. Definitely, I spoke to you not long ago. You said to me, won't be able to join for very long. I'm unwell. Now you're changing it to won't be able to join at all. Make it in your mind, mate. Definitely's put big up, Guy. And Guy's put same, mate. Lisa's put, oh really? What position? Laugh out loud. Definitely has put something got around. About the illness, mate. Big up. Biters in. Big up, Anthony. What a result, but the job is half finished. If we play like last night, we will be okay. Yeah, Biker, it's not over, and I don't want to get carried away. Villa did make changes to things. They're making a big deal of Villa making changes, but I don't really care if it's a B team, A team, B team, C team. We had to win, and that was the most important thing. And we did. We're not safe, but we have the advantage now. It's in our hands. And I think all we have to do is win our games, and we're safe. And West Ham got some tough games coming up. And I think they've got tougher running than us. So it'll be interesting to see if we beat Leeds on Monday. I think we're safe. I think we'll stay up, but it's so close. Anything can happen, and there's still games to play. Guys, I'm going to a car boot sale in a couple of days. You know what that means? More vintage football shirts. Laugh out loud. Big up, Guy. Lisa's put, hope you feel better, definitely. He's just being a tart, Lisa. All right. Guys put, Chelsea 1 point, Leeds 1, Everton 3. I hope it's the other way around. I hope it's we beat. I hope we beat Leeds. Get a point against Chelsea and get a point against Everton. That's what I'm hoping for, because and that point will keep us up at Everton. That's what I'm hoping for. But I hope all three. I'd love to win 3 in a row. Biters put definitely. Did you get my message, bruv? So, Guy has puffed. Heard the same when we beat Prime Chelsea in the League Cup. I went to that final knowing we would win. Yeah, I know, but how often do we beat Chelsea? We don't beat them, do we? It's just a game we just don't win. We didn't even turn up early in the season against them, do we? So it's a game, like, historically we don't win against Chelsea, but I hope we do. Guys put, man, allow it. Definitely he's got the shits. Leave him alone. Too much dodgy rustlers. Yeah, probably, mate. Probably. Guys put, Lisa Davis, I play Cam, number 10. Lisa's put, I'd have to come and watch you play sometime. That's an invite. Is that a date invite? Big up, Lisa. Bikely years put, we got to stick with what that team is no mucking about if the injuries allow. Yeah, I know Richie went off, didn't he, in the end? I hope that's not too serious. I thought I never said that about Richie, but he was in Manchester today, so I hope Richie's injury is not too serious. But yeah, hopefully we have no injuries, and that'll be all sorted. Lisa's put laugh out loud, haven't me? And Guy has put, why am I the only optimistic person going into Chelsea and laugh out loud? That's a bit bizarre, because you're not usually optimistic when it comes to Spurs, are you? You've been saying all season we're going down, and now suddenly you're optimistic, aren't you? So I know, but to be honest, I'm just so used to Spurs going there and losing. If we win, it'll be a bonus. I just don't see it happening. I'm going to put the link in again. If anyone wants to come on, that includes Rody. If you want to come on, you can. I'll put the link in again. It's up to you, obviously, but it's just there in case you do want to come on. Anyone's available. Anyone's around. Yeah, so, yeah, there's my link there. I'd like to hear everyone's point of views about yesterday. I'm surprised I've not seen RGNs today, the most optimistic Spurs fan ever, and he did say we will beat Villa, and I was like laughing about it. I was like, we won't beat Villa. I'll be surprised, and we did. And to be honest, we have got a good record against Villa at Villa Park, and so why wouldn't we beat them? Okay, mate, if I'm still on, we'll see how we go. I might come off early tonight. We'll obviously see how it goes. But yeah, if I'm still on, you can come on. Oh, God. So are we all supporting Arsenal against West Ham at the weekend? I'm doing a watch along for that game. Are we all now supporting Arsenal, which is amazing, considering it wasn't that long ago that we were wanted to stop Arsenal winning the league against Man City's expense. And now I think if it's the other way around now, and Arsenal weren't going for the title, I think they would probably not want us to win. They would probably not want to win the game because of us. But fact is, we are going for the title. They're going for the title now. And they really have to win. So I don't think. So I think they'll be up for it against West Ham. And West Ham fans can moan all they want about Spurs. They can moan all they want about the Villa. They can moan all they want about Villa, the team they put out yesterday. But if they did their job against Brentford, then this wouldn't have been an issue. But West Ham, they did all right against Brentford. I didn't watch the game, but I heard they hit the post a few times. They had a goal disallowed, and they did in the first half. They did all right, but they fell apart in the end, didn't they? They see 3 goals, fell apart in the end, and we took advantage. And I think I'm very confident now is that we are going to stay up. But things can change in football. That's the thing. How quickly a week can change. Things can change in football. Guys back on has put, I ain't sucking off the field for points. Yes, I know, Guy. Bear me a second, everyone. Just need to open the window. I'm very hot. Oh. Sorry, everyone. My bedroom gets so hot at night, and I had to open that window. I do apologise. Oh, bloody sweating. Yeah. So that's. So what? I mean, drop in comments. Why do you think it's it's the same players? De Zerbi is obviously we've got a new manager, but it's the same players. Why do you think it's all changed? Why do you think suddenly the players are fighting? We had Thomas Frank. You didn't see any of this fight. I mean, the only time I saw the fight under Frank was when we played, obviously, PSG. I thought we had showed a bit of fight in the Super Club. And against Man City, I thought we showed fight. But since then, we've not seen it. So why do you think, where's this fight come from? We signed we got Tudor in. Now, that was a complete waste of time. Complete waste of time. Complete waste of time. It was unbelievable. Don't really get the appointments, but I'm gonna let Rolly in.
Hello, brother.
Hello, mate. How are you?
Yeah, all good, man. It's happy days now, isn't it?
Very happy. I'm very happy. It's funny how a week can change in football.
Mate, it's fantastic.
This time next week we might be we might be down in the dumps again, but for the time being, I'm going to enjoy myself.
That's the one, isn't it? That's what it's all about. Being a Spurs supporter.
Yeah, exactly.
You've got to take the highs and the lows, haven't you? You just got to deal with it.
I don't really get the negativity. I've heard a couple of comments from people.
I don't. We play brilliant. I mean, the game, if we play crap, I'll still take it. Yeah, but we didn't. We played well.
Yeah, exactly.
So what you got to be negative about?
Exactly. The thing is, Villa made a lot of changes. They did, but
I don't care.
So did Forest make a lot of changes today, and they won 3. They bet Chelsea. So at the end of the day,
mate, all season we played a B team, haven't we?
Exactly, and we've had all these injuries all season.
Exactly. No one can moan.
No one takes that into consideration. But the moment Villa have made some changes, suddenly we're playing a B team. I just find it very strange.
Absolutely, mate. Don't worry about what other people say. Don't matter.
I've just heard in the chat that Man City are losing at Everton, are they?
What? Wow.
They were 1-0 up, Man City were.
That's pretty
bad. It's
2-1
now, yeah. Well, that's title done and dusted then. Congratulations to Arsenal. That's title done and dusted.
How long's left, chat?
How long is left is I can check that. 10 minutes.
And it's 2-1.
Yeah, Man City were 1-0 up at half time, so that's changed in the second half. Gutted about that. But to be honest, it's got to a stage now where at the end of the day, I don't want Arsenal to win the league. But okay, you've gone. He's gone. I'll get him back in a minute. I was going to say I don't want Arsenal to win the league, but people say their hatred for Arsenal is just like Spurs, and I get that. Like their hatred for Arsenal is just they hate Arsenal just as much as they hate Spurs. They love Spurs, and I get that. My love for Spurs is more than my hatred for Arsenal. Yeah, I hate Arsenal. I don't want them to win the league, but I wouldn't want to be relegated. I'd rather us stay in the Premier League, and if it meant Arsenal won the Premier League, then so be it. I want us to stay in the Premier League. Don't want. I don't want Arsenal to win it, but if you had a choice, if you gave me a choice on Arsenal to win the Premier League and City, and and or we get relegated, I'd rather, like, if it meant if Arsenal to win the league and we stayed up, I'll take that all day long. And if I had a choice of Arsenal to win the Premier League or Champions League, I'd rather them win the Premier League, because the Champions League, we still have that little thing with Arsenal, don't we? Like, of the European record, like we actually have a better European record than Arsenal, which is amazing if you think about it. Yeah? And until they win that Champions League, we'll still have that better record. If they win that Champions League, then that record, then that's gone. We cannot banter Arsenal about it ever again. So, because that will outdo us all. Guys put, Robert De Zerbi. Blame him, innit? Yeah, blame him. Nighttime Kids put City, fuck off. Yeah, I know, I saw that one a minute ago. That's why I checked the score. Can't believe that. Come on, City. City, I think the title's gone now, and Arsenal fans will be loving this now. Loving it. Nighttime Kids put Man City getting pumped by Everton. Yeah, I just seen the score. 2-1. Guys put, 2-1 in it. Yeah. Bit disappointing, because Everton, Man City were 1-0 up at half time. And apparently they were playing really well. I don't know what's happened, but Everton have turned it around, and it's a bit disappointing, but that's football for you. Guys put 71 minutes on the clock. Yeah. 71. It said on mine 79 a minute ago. So yeah, so it's 79. So I don't know. You said 71. I don't know. Nighttime Kids put City. Honestly, these mans play like they want the perfect goal. But that's the thing, Nighttime Kid. That is the thing. Guardiola is a great manager. Don't get me wrong, but they try and walk in the ball in the net, don't they? You know, when do they ever have a shot? When do they ever have a shot? They're a bit like the old Barcelona in the way. They try and walk the ball in the net. They try and play the perfect pass, perfect goal. In a way, Pep really ruined Jack Grealish, didn't he? Because Grealish at Villa was excellent. Used to have shots all over the place. Then went to Man City, and he would hardly have a shot, would he? Just like pass. Looked like he was taking someone on, and then just pass it again. It's saying that, he has won. Obviously, Grealish has won loads of trophies at City, but at the end of the day, it's a team game, and I just don't think he looks the same player. I think Grealish would have suited better in our system at the time than City's, but when we should have signed him, but we didn't sign him. He went to City and he won all his trophies. So I suppose he's loving it at the moment, but Biters put just restarting the PC, be right back. Yeah, no worries, mate. And Lisa's put 3-1 to City, 3-1 Everton. So that means it's over then, isn't it? That means it's definitely over. The title race is done. City, how can I have allowed that to happen? I think Arsenal. Oh, okay. Well, Guy's now put 3-2 now, innit? 3-2 game. What a game that is. And Guy's put it ain't over. Laugh out loud. Yeah, it's not over. Well, that sounds like a good game, really. No wonder it's quiet on the internet. Probably all watching that. But yeah, no, that sounds like a wicked game, and yeah, it sounds really good. And anyway, and Lisa's come back in and put 3-2 Guy. Wow, that was quick. I know that was quick. But that can happen in football, can't it? That can happen. Just change. Things can change in a blink of an eye. And yeah, I'm all for it. Hopefully Man City can turn it around. And they score 2 goals, though, don't they? Even if they score 1, I think Arsenal have done it. But if Man City can get 2 goals, then great. But yesterday's performance, I'm still buzzing. But yesterday, I'm still buzzing. I don't give a fuck about anyone else. I'm still buzzing about yesterday. Guy has put Right, I'm off now. I need to eat. Bid up, Guy. You eat well late, don't you, Guy? And Guy's put enjoy your evenings. Bid up, mate. Thanks for coming in the chat. Much appreciated. You didn't answer Lisa's request about letting her watch you play, though, did you? But yeah, big up, mate. Biker's back in, and I'll let him in.
Back, brother. Sorry about that. I don't know what
That's
happened.
right. What's that?
I don't know what happened.
1 minute you were talking, next minute it got cut off.
Yeah, it's something to do with the PC. I don't know. I reset, and it's all right now.
So that's good. So yeah, apparently Man City are about Everton 3-2 up.
I was just about to have a look on that on the old tablet here. Keep an eye on it, sort of thing.
Yeah, Everton went 3-2 up, and Man City scored again. So Everton went 3-1 up, and then Man City scored again. So it's 3-2 now.
Yeah, you can't write Man City off, brother. You can't, can you?
No, hopefully they'll turn it around now. But yeah, I'm still buzzing for yesterday. Really, I thought with a man. I went for the team earlier.
Listen, my first notes about that. It said in 22 minutes we had 82% of the ball. That is all outstanding. So 82% of the ball.
So we played like a home team yesterday, didn't we?
Yeah, I mean they were knocking the ball. The one-touch football was perfect, wasn't it? Do you know what I mean? And they were playing little triangles as well, weren't they? And pushing forward.
They were, yeah. I mean, we were superb.
Yeah. There were some silly things, Matt he's got to sort of compose himself a little bit better when he goes into the final third. He was running past his player, perfect, running past the defenders,
Yeah.
And he was beating them, but his last ball was awful, wasn't it?
I know. I thought Tell was our weak link yesterday. He tries his hardest to do, but I don't think he's quite good enough. I think in the summer we have to move him on or send him out on loan somewhere, but I just don't think he's good enough for Spurs.
I think De Zerbi likes him. I think De Zerbi likes him, to tell the truth.
But I think he's probably playing him because he has no other option at the moment.
This is what we hope, isn't it? This is what we hope.
But then De Zerbi might be the man to get the best out of him. That's
the thing, isn't it? He's turning people around, isn't he?
Yeah.
He's getting the best out of Muani, isn't he?
Well,
that was Muani's best game, wasn't it?
Muani fan. So
that's his best game in our shirt. I
still think his final ball at times is poor.
He put that cross in for.
I know, but how many crosses did he have? He had about.
But he proves he can do it. He can do it. He can whip one in.
Yeah.
Look, they've all got ability, haven't they? Sorry, brother.
I wonder if Muani will be in next season then.
This is what I'm thinking, I mean, they've all got ability. They have got ability. And Gallagher kept playing in the wrong position. They put him in the right position as a box-to-box 10 or 8. And he's playing out of his skin, isn't he?
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? That's what it's all about, isn't it? Playing the players in the right position where they feel comfortable. And they'll run through walls for you. And that's what
I said before the game. I said I wonder if he'll put Gallagher in a 10 because he's played that position before for Crystal Palace.
Yeah.
And he looked really good yesterday in the 10.
Well, he's a box-to-box midfielder, isn't he?
Yeah.
He was all over the place.
I thought that was Gallagher's best performance for us as well.
Yeah, definitely. And he's showing why he was Chelsea captain, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
See, people didn't want Gallagher, and I get all that and stuff. And he hasn't done much for Spurs, but sometimes you just need the right manager to come in and put an arm around them or say whatever.
This is the thing.
Things can change.
I mean, I don't care how much it costs him to keep taking Muani out, but please keep taking him out for dinner. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Exactly, yeah.
You can wake up in the morning with him if you want.
Well, since he started taking the players out for dinner, that we've not lost, have we?
No, it's like it's a teamship, isn't it? It's Cadamartry or whatever you call it. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. All we've got to do is All the De Zerbi has got to do is tell the players how great they are. Tell them they're bloody world class for like player. Even if he doesn't mean it, just all he's got to do is tell them that, and they'll run through brick walls for him.
This is what I'm saying. Do you know what I mean? They've got to have a belief. That's what they've got to have. The belief they can beat the players. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And if you get a bit of belief in the squad, and it rubs off onto the next man, onto the next man. Do you know what I mean? Because they have got ability. They've all got ability, and they've got to keep with the same squad now for the next match, if we can, with it, through injuries. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So Gallagher got our man a match yesterday. Who was your best player?
Yeah, it's Gallagher all day long, but Polina was very close.
I thought Gallagher got man a match because he scored the goal. But I thought Polina for me was our man a match, but Gallagher got it, which I'm not too fussed about.
Gallagher was defending and everything, mate. Yeah. He was getting back. He was box to box. He was doing what he was supposed to be doing as a box to box midfielder.
The thing is, if Polina had scored yesterday and Gallagher hadn't, Polina would have got it.
Yeah, I would have said so. Yeah.
So that's the difference of why Gallagher got man a match because Gallagher scored the goal.
I must say, Danso was heading everything. He was winning every header, wasn't he? I think Van der Ven felt assured with him because Van der Ven's not a very good header of the ball because that's how we lost that goal. I mean, right at the end, he got the wrong side of him, didn't he?
Yeah.
From where the ball was. So he was the other side of the guy, and the guy flicked the ball over the head, over the goalkeeper. So it's one of them. It was a good goal. It was a great goal from the other team, but who cares? By the end of the day, we got the points.
Exactly, and it just it goes to show that. Well, I think Romero's time at Spurs has come to an end. I don't even want him back in the team.
I hope they give that young Viskovic a chance.
Yeah, Viskovic. And if we stay up, we've got Senesi coming in, haven't we, from Bournemouth, which I think is a good player.
That's if Mickey goes, isn't it?
Van der Ven might go, but if he stays, then we've got Van der Ven, and that hopefully we're not in a situation we are next season.
No, I think we're going to be a lot stronger. I don't know what they're going to do with Sosa because he's not had a look in, has he?
Now maybe a loan spell will do him good, actually.
Yeah, maybe because we're getting Robertson, aren't we? And he's going to be nailed on, isn't he? To be quite honest,
Robertson won't come in if he's not guaranteed to play.
This is the thing, right? I watched Liverpool, and a lot of the other team's attacks was going down Robertson's side actually, and he wasn't doing that great. I watched the Liverpool match.
But maybe he'll play. He'll probably be rotating Robertson. I don't think he'll play every game, but they'll probably rotate him.
Yeah, hope so. But Robertson's a leader and he's a winner, and that's what you need in this team, isn't it?
Well, we probably could have done with Robertson now. When we're after him in January, we should have gone all out to get him because
he didn't want to go, did he? He thought he had another career at bloody Liverpool, didn't he? He thought he had a bit of time at Liverpool, and Liverpool don't want him no more.
Liverpool didn't want to let him go in January because Kirklees got injured or something. So
yeah, that's the only reason.
Yeah, I think Robertson would have come, but Kirklees got injured, so he had to stay.
Yeah. But look, all in all, it was a good performance. I'm very, very happy about it. Yeah. Long, it's sustained, you know what I mean? I just hope we play the same team. Because we will beat Leeds if we play like that.
Yeah, I think we will. I'm confident now we'll beat Leeds. I know someone that said, well, if Leeds played what they did against Man United, well, they'll beat us, but that's Man United. That's their rivals. They're obviously going to play well against them.
Yeah.
And football, things work differently in football. Just because they play well and beat United, it doesn't automatically mean they're going to turn up against Spurs. You know, things work differently. Spurs turn up and get an early goal or something, and think the whole place erupts, and you never know what could happen.
Yeah, I mean, you've got players playing for the shirt. I mean, they were taking one for the team, weren't they? I mean, the guy run through right at the end of the half, and who was it? I forget who it was now. He took one for the Bentancur, didn't he? He took one for the team.
Yeah.
He literally took that man out because if he would have got through, that would have been it. It'd been 1-on-1 with the keeper.
In the first half.
Yeah, right at the end, wasn't it?
Yeah.
It was Bentancur, wasn't it?
Yeah.
He had to take the man out, and he took a yellow for the team.
Yeah.
There's a couple of times players done that.
So,
yeah, he had to do it though. It would have been a chance, wouldn't it?
Yeah, it was the perfect foul. I'm glad he done it actually. But even Polina and Poro, they were both when they were going in for challenges. They were both celebrating them like they were goals.
They were psyched up, weren't they? They were psyched up for this game. You could tell. You know, and it's De Zerbi effect, I think. It's a De Zerbi effect.
It's about time as well because I've not seen that from Spurs in a long time.
No, this is the thing. Well, before they all had their heads down, but they're playing with their heads up and they're looking around. I noticed they were moving about in midfield. Instead of being statues, they were moving about and they were playing one-touch football, little triangles. It was perfect until they got up and then they just knocked the ball forward.
Yeah, no.
That's what I saw.
Bit disappointed we didn't score a third though and wrap it up. When we were 2-0 at half time, I thought to myself, well, surely Villa can't be this bad in the second half. And I thought, if only we scored that third goal. But they were awful even in the second half, weren't they?
I mean, we tried, didn't we? We had a shot, didn't we? And Polina hit the post, didn't it? Could have went either way, couldn't it?
That's the first half, wasn't it? Yeah, half.
Yeah. I mean,
that was before. That was before we scored our second.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, in the first half we were excellent. Second half, it was just about managing the game, wasn't it? It was just nothing. We didn't do a lot attacking wise in the second half, but we defended.
I thought we were going to get controlled in the midfield because I thought McGinn was going to play, but no, Polina, Gallagher, and Bentancur actually bossed that game. They bossed it.
Yeah. So what does that mean for the youngsters as well as like Grays, the Bergvals and stuff? What that tells me is that for the rest of the season, we've got to play those three in midfield. Gallagher,
definitely. If they could stay fit, mate, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But don't forget, Bentancur's just coming off an injury, isn't he? He's only had a couple of games, isn't he?
Hopefully, they stay fit all for the summer, and then in the summer, I don't really care. But as long as they stay fit till the rest of the season,
as long as we stay up, that's the main thing, isn't it? And I reckon another 3 points and a draw would do it.
Well, I think if West Ham drop points since Arsenal, I think if West Ham lose to Arsenal the weekend and we beat Leeds, I think it's done. I know mathematically it's not, but that's 4 points going into the last 2 games. I think psychologically could be massive for us. Yeah,
what I've seen of Chelsea, they got a great striker. Don't get me wrong. That what's his name? Pedro. He's mustard. It's got to be careful. But every time we play them, it's a cup final, isn't it? So anything can happen against Chelsea.
I think
form goes out the window.
I don't think Chelsea fans will accept them putting a bad performance in against us.
No, but form goes out the window, doesn't it? It's anyone's, isn't it? When we play, when we have a London derby, especially against that lot or West Ham, it's a cup final, isn't it?
But we never beat Chelsea, no matter what happens. No matter how bad Chelsea are and how good we are, we never beat Chelsea.
They've got no leadership at the minute. There's no leadership at the minute. This is our advantage.
Yeah, but I always worry about Cole Palmer. I always worry about him.
He had a stinker, didn't he?
I know, but against Spurs, I'm just a bit hesitant with that game. I hope I'm wrong. I hope we go to Stamford Bridge and win, and that'll be amazing. If we go there and win, and that's the game that keeps us up, that'll be amazing.
Yeah, and we've done it at their place. That'd be cool. I'd be happy with that.
Oh, hang a minute. One sec. Come on here. Nighttime Kids put it 3-3 apparently.
Oh, come on. Come on.
Oh, it finished 3-3.
Oh, it's finished 3-3. Final.
That's still. That's
better than losing 2 points, isn't it?
Yeah, but let's see that. Man City now 5 points behind Arsenal with game in hand, so it is advantage Arsenal now.
Yeah, it's theirs to lose now, really, isn't it? I don't care about that. What's going on there? I'll tell you.
No, I just care about Spurs.
There you go.
In the league, but I think the title's done. I think Arsenal have got it now. Nighttime Kids come in and put City drew. What a stinky result.
Abs.
Man,
Ab.
yeah.
Listen.
To be honest,
listen, it's
all
a
about
bad
Spurs
result,
at the
but
end of the day.
we don't care, do we? Do we care, really?
Well, I don't want Arsenal to win the league, but I want Spurs to stay up, and that's all I care
definitely
about.
don't. I don't care if they win the league because they've done it before, but I definitely don't want them winning Europe.
No. That'll be awful.
Yeah, because like we got that one over them, haven't we?
Yeah, exactly.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, because we've never won it ourselves, but we've got a better European record than Arsenal.
Yeah, absolutely.
And if they win the Champions League, that outdoes every European trophy we've got.
Yeah.
Nighttime Kids put Mark Henry, that bum first goal was his fault. Who's Mark Henry?
I don't know.
Who's Mark Henry?
Mark Henry, I call Mark Guahi. It's Guahi. He's called it. Look, go down your next chat, brother.
Okay. Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's Mark Guahi.
Mark Henry, I call Mark Guahi. Oh, okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, is it Mark? Do you mean Mark Henry because of the wrestler that used to call Mark Henry, isn't there? Do you do it based on him? There used to be a wrestler called Mark Henry, so I don't know if it was to do with him. Nighttime Kids, but lads, you guys might not hear this. Dre Birdvale and them, man, I never rate them. No, I don't rate them. I'm not as bad with Birdvale, but Dre, I don't rate at all. I just don't see the fascination. But even Birdvale, I think they both need a couple of loan spells, to be honest.
They've got to man up a little bit, the pair of them, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you think they've got to beef up a little bit, go somewhere, and beef up, and then come back? Exactly, I think they're going to be fair players at the moment, but to be better players, they've got to go out on loan.
Yeah, I agree. Nighttime Kids also put, mate, Mawani was terrible in the game. I think he could have done more. I agree as well, mate. I thought he could have done. But people said it was his best game, and Rody, you said it was as well.
Yeah, I think it was his better game. He weren't brilliant. Listen, he wasn't brilliant, but it was fair, and you could see the improvement.
Yeah, I thought Tell was our weak link. Actually, I thought Mawani.
Tell was worse.
On Mawani, but to be fair to Mawani, he did assist Richarlison for that goal, and that was a great cross.
Yeah, definitely.
Nighttime Kids was it was off the wrestler. Yeah, I thought so, mate. I used to love wrestling as a kid, mate. I've not seen it for years, so it's not the same as it used to be.
Mate,
it used to be excellent. I used to
watch it years and years ago.
Yeah,
when it first come on Sky, mate, with the Bushwhackers.
Oh, was it?
Yeah, I mean, serious.
Yeah, Nighttime Kids put. I can understand people want youngsters. We need old and experienced players and quality. To be honest, I don't mind youngsters in the team as long as it's not just youngsters. As long as it's we do have experience as well. Can't rely on just youth all the time.
Absolutely.
United did it years ago, but football has changed since then.
Yeah.
Nighttime Kids put, his best game was getting the goal at Atletico.
Who's that? Guahi? Is that what he's on about, Guahi?
No. Was that Mawani you're on about? Did he score against Atletico? Yeah, he did.
Yeah, he did.
The thing is, Mawani, he saves his best performance for Champions League. Even against PSG, he scored 2 goals.
Do you know why, don't you? Because you get space, you get time on the ball. This is what I've been saying. This is why Spurs and so good in Europe. Well, we've done so good in Europe because we had time on the ball. In the Premiership, you don't get that, brother. They're on you straight away, kicking lumps at you.
Like Xavi's best performances in general have been Champions League, haven't they?
There you go, isn't it?
Yeah.
This is how I see it. Do you know what I mean? Having time on the ball and having time to think. But in the Premiership, you don't get that.
No, exactly. No, you don't. Nighttime Kids put old and not old. What is he saying? Yeah. I know what you mean.
Older, yeah. You're sort of in the prime. 25, 26 is what you want, really. Yeah.
Nighttime Kids put Mawani isn't fit for Prem. I
don't think he is.
I don't think he's quite good enough for the Premier League.
He'll be kept though, guaranteed, because De Zerbi love him.
Yeah, but if De Zerbi get the best out of him, then I'm all for it, to be honest.
Well, he got a song out of him before. That's why, isn't it? And he knows
Yeah.
how he can play, so that's why That's why I think De Zerbi's gonna keep him.
Yeah. Nighttime kids, but honestly, Kingsley needs to stay in there. Yeah, I agree. I don't want Vicario anywhere near that team again. And I heard Vicario's leaving in the summer, going to Inter Milan.
Yeah, he's gone, mate. He's going.
Then see you later. I keep Kingsley in. I think he's done all right since he's come back in the team. Fair play to the lad after Atletico Madrid game.
The funny thing was, we were actually looking at doing a swap with Milan for their keeper, their second keeper.
For who? With who?
I did tell you the last time. I can't think of his name. Let me just 1 minute. I'll just check out.
What goalkeeper? Vicario?
Yeah, Vicario. Swap Vicario for Milan's keeper.
Oh, Madnay, his name, isn't it?
No, not Magnay. The other one. No, there's another one.
Oh, is it? Oh,
they paid a lot of money. No, sorry, it's not Milan.
It's in Milan, isn't it?
No, the PSG keeper. Sorry, brother.
Chevrolet, is it?
Yeah, the Chevrolet, isn't there?
Yeah.
We were looking at him, and let me just go on into Milan. I think it might have been Milan.
Yeah.
Just 1 minute. I'll just check it out.
Him, Xavi, best performances was Brighton, I think. Yeah, Xavi's best. It's Brighton. I didn't actually watch the Brighton game. I was on holiday at the time, and I was travelling to the airport at the time. I was travelling to the hotel. I was in Turkey, so I missed the Brighton game. But he did sort of blinded, didn't he?
I'll be with you in a minute.
And
do a bit of research.
But I don't want him. How much would we pay for him? For him, too much, man. Do you mean Mawani? Yeah. The thing is that I just want them to give what the manager wants. If De Zerbi wants him, then I'm all for it. If he doesn't, then get rid of him. I just want players that the manager wants. I don't want us to sign anyone that De Zerbi don't want.
No, I don't blame him.
Nighttime kids, but I would take Oblak or Tobal and rotate him and Kingsley. Yeah, but be fair. Who does Tobal play for? But Tobal, Oblak is not coming to us. He won't come to Spurs. But who does Tobal play for? Don't know. Let's find that out.
The player I really like in midfield is that Cooper Miners. I think he's a cracking man. He can hit a ball. He can hit a ball. I think he's at AC, isn't he?
Yeah, AC. Yeah, he used to play. Yeah,
he's a Cooper Miners or something like that.
Yeah,
cracking player. He can hit a set piece as well.
Yeah, nice on kids, but yeah, I don't want Mawani. Like, he is terrible, honestly. Under De Zerbi, he has how many goals or assists? None, I think, or one assist max. Mawani set up. Is it Mawani said? Yeah, he set up the goal yesterday against for Villa for Richarlison.
Yeah,
so he has got one assist, but it's only been a few games, isn't it? Oh, okay. He plays for Dortmund. Oh, okay.
Did he?
I don't know much about him, mate. I don't really watch the German league, but if he's, we need a new goalkeeper. I know Kingsley have come in and done all right, but we still need a new goalkeeper to challenge Kingsley or play, or have them rotate or whatever. Or they fight for each other, and they fight to both fight for trying to get number one. Nighttime kids, but the guy you're on about, him and his brother are good. What guy's that? I can't remember now.
He's on this bloody goalkeeper.
Remind me what I said.
There we go.
I've never heard of him. Never heard of him. Coop guy. Is Coop guy a player?
Let's have a look. Coop guy. Oh, Coop Miners. Is that what you're on about?
Oh, Coop Miners. Yeah, Coop Miners. Sorry, I misunderstood that.
There's two Coop Miners, isn't there?
No, apparently he's got a brother.
Yeah, there's two Coop Miners. The one is the older one. The one Tuin, isn't there? There's Tuin Coop Miners, isn't there?
Well, they both called Coop Miners. There's one called.
No, one's Yeah,
Yeah,
they're called Soup Miners. And the other one is called, the one I'm thinking of played for Juventus, didn't he?
Oh, it was his brother. Yeah.
I think he come from Atalanta.
I'm saying they're both good. Yeah, Coop Miners, the one that plays, is it AC Milan one? Is good, isn't he? Is AC Milan?
I think he went AC Milan. Let me just check on his Turin Coop Miners profile. Let's have a look. No, there's one at Juve, isn't there? He's at Juve now.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, he's at Juve.
The thing is, we have to make sure we stay up first. It's funny we're linked to all these players and we don't even know what division we're going to be in yet.
Yeah, I think Locatelli's banged straight on. I think Locatelli's coming. If we stay up.
I've heard that. That'll be a sign. If we get Locatelli, that would be one hell of a signing, wouldn't it?
Yeah, it will be. Yeah, I want. See, then you've got things to move about. Like if we keep Palhinha, Locatelli, and then we've got like Bentancur or something like that. Do you know what I mean? It's going to be good, isn't it?
Yeah.
To have three holding midfielders.
Not some kids, but maybe we get Rashford. Yeah, I'd have Rashford, to be honest. A lot of fans are not sure. I'd have him, but I don't think he'll come to Spurs.
The player I've been banging on about, he got in trouble, didn't he? But he's doing really well, isn't he? Where does Herbie come from?
Marseille.
Marseille, yeah, the striker.
Yeah, like Greenwood.
Yeah, he's a striker, isn't he?
Yeah, he's a forward. I don't know if I don't think he's a number 9. I think he's a forward.
He scored a lot of goals for Man United, and he's scoring a lot of goals for Marseille as well.
I won't have him.
No.
He's controversial. It's not even worth it.
No.
Well,
yeah, each to their own. Do you know what I mean? But if he scores goals, he's a top goal scorer.
Yeah, but I believe he's guilty of what he was accused of.
Listen, whether he's guilty, you know, he wasn't found guilty, was he? Or his girlfriend dropped the charges. So
I heard the recording. That didn't sound good.
Yeah.
But the thing is, I don't think Spurs will go for him. I don't think it'll be worth going for him because there'll be a lot of upset people if he did. Look at the
they couldn't upset us anymore, mate.
Look at Tottenham supporters club or whatever. They were upset that we got De Zerbi, don't they? So
listen, we can't be upset anymore, can we? With Enid. I mean, really.
I don't think they'll go for Greenwood though. I don't think they'll risk. I don't think they'll find it worth it. Yeah, not time to put Senesi. Yeah, Senesi, and he's also put Robertson. Yeah, apparently they've agreed deals with Spurs if we stay up. So if
Senesi,
I'm all for it. Senesi, yeah, from Bournemouth. He's a good defender. He is centre back.
He's Argentinian, isn't he?
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah, he's Argentinian.
I'm all for it. If they come, I'm all for that. Night time to put Sarr, Birdval, Basuma, get them out. Yeah, I agree. Birdval, look, at the end of the day with Birdval, I'd like Birdval to stay still, but maybe not be a regular, maybe come off the bench. I think he gives his all for the club.
Yeah, he does.
Sarr, not good enough. He hasn't developed for me. He's not good enough. If we want to go places, Sarr's not the answer. And Basuma, I've been saying to Basuma ages. I'm surprised the guy's still at Spurs. He's not the Basuma we signed from Brighton, that's for sure. He looks lazy, he looks poor, he makes so many mistakes. I just don't really rate him.
I'll just go and get Dusan. I'll go and get Dusan for Vlahovic. He's on a free, mate.
It's his wages, though. I don't think I'll pay the wages.
Mate, whatever we save on wages, we get it for nothing.
Yeah, I know, but I don't think they'll... Yeah, but the thing is, with Vlahovic, how can they bring him in, put him on all those wages, and all the other players be like, hang a minute, why is he on these wages? And then the other players will want it.
He's a 60, 80 million pound player for Vlahovic.
No, but he has not done it in the Premier League yet. What if he comes in and stinks?
It doesn't matter if they give him 10, 15 million pound a year, does it? If they're still saving 70 million by buying him.
Yes, I know, but they won't. When have they ever given? He's on like 350 grand a week or 300 grand a week at Juventus.
I don't know what he's on. I'll check.
They're not gonna. They're not. Spurs. Enid won't. Enid have never paid that much money for players. They're not going to do it now.
Well, they've got to do something because they're going to be in a lot of trouble if they don't.
Yeah, or if they do, then great. But if they do, they've got to up the wage bill for everyone. They can't just bring him in and put him on that wages and not up the wage bill for some other players as well.
We ain't got no superstars at the minute. Do you want to know what he's on?
What?
Jesus, he ain't on that surely. Yeah, he is. Estimated gross salary of 22 million a year.
How much that a month?
427,000 euros.
See, how the hell is he getting that much?
I ain't got, because he was the best striker, mate. He was the best.
He hasn't done anything for Juventus, has he? And I'll be surprised if we offer them that much. And I don't even want him if he's on that many. If he's on that much wages.
Listen, it's what he's worth now, isn't it? I'll go and look at the transfer market. I'll look on the transfer market now.
The thing is with Vlahovic, I don't know much about him. And he might do in Italy. This Premier League is a different ballgame. Look at Højlund. He struggled at United, and in Italy he's prolific. So just goes to show. Not he's put too much problems. Yeah, I think he's on about Greenwood. Too much problems.
Yeah, you're probably right. Yeah,
we have a lot of problems already, so can't be asked. He's also put Romero. You can go, mate. Please go. He is a liability. Yeah, I agree, and he's got to be the worst captain ever, in my opinion. And he doesn't. Romero don't give a toss about the club. He doesn't care.
No, he don't.
Not some kids, but who is he on about? I don't know. Was it you? I don't know. What do you mean, mate? Can you rephrase that? I've gone a bit. I'm a bit behind on the chat, so if you just rephrase what you meant by that. Not some kids, but who's the other guy on the panel? Oh, that's his name's Rowley, but his name is Baita Yid. Why not show your face today?
Yeah, sorry. He's 26 for Vlahovic. His market value is about 35 million euros.
He's in his prime, isn't he? But I think he'll need to take a pay cut to go to a lot of clubs. I don't think many clubs will pay that money. But let me.
It all depends, doesn't it?
And you talk, mate. Let's go. What do you mean, mate? But Gallagher is on a lot. Gallagher's on 200, I think. 200 grand a week. Gallagher's on.
I'll tell you now.
Yeah, I think he is. Not senses, but what you guys on about? What do you mean what we're on about, mate?
We're just looking at strikers at the moment, mate.
You guys talking about his shit, mate.
Who's that? Who's shit?
Oh, you're about Vlahovic. I think you're on about Vlahovic. Yeah, I never said he was good, mate. That's real. I don't really know much about him, to be honest. Juventus striker's rubbish. Apparently, Juventus striker's rubbish, mate. So.
That's why Juve got him, innit?
But I don't know much. The thing is, I agree with this one in a way. I agree with United in a way because at Fiorentina he was prolific, but he has not done anything for Juventus. So I think it's just a big lump, to be honest. I don't really want him, to be honest. No, I don't really. But Juventus fans want him to go. Yeah, they do, don't they? They do.
For the money he's on, I should think they do.
I'll not read that.
Let's have a look.
That's on his but Juventus striker are all rubbish. Yeah, they want Moani back. Juventus do.
Well, they are rubbish then. If they want him back.
Nerdy put fell asleep while listening. I'll be hosting the show. Hopefully with Guy from the Lane. You're more than welcome to join. Yeah, I looked for your channel, mate, but I couldn't find it. Is there any way I can? I don't know where I can.
Sports and Nerdy.
Yeah, I've tried to type in. I couldn't find it. Is there any way I could, get the link? Not the link. But if there's any way I could find where the channel is, mate.
See if I can find it for you.
Definitely like to come on, mate. Definitely.
I'll see if I can find it for you.
Okay, cool. Tom's in. I'll be doing the Dutch celebration if he scores into West Ham. I wouldn't go that far, mate. But yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah, if he scores into West Ham, yeah. I wouldn't get that far, but yeah, I know what you mean, mate. Nighttime kids, but I think striker we should go for is Mamouche. Yeah, but he's not an all and out. He's not all out striker, is he? He doesn't really play
No.
that ball for
He
Man
plays as a
City.
cam, doesn't he?
Yeah, so he's not really an out and out number 9. The striker I would like, but the trouble is we've got to be careful with this one because he's only had one. He's only one good season. I don't want to make the same mistakes with what we did with Solanke. But I like the Thiago from Brentford. I think he's really good, but we don't want to make the same mistake we did with
No,
Solanke.
definitely not.
So maybe Thiago. Let's see how he gets on with Brentford for another year, and if he's doing it again next year, then maybe make it be next year for him.
Listen, there ain't many prolific strikers out there now. There really isn't.
No, there isn't. No, it's not. There's not exactly.
You know, you look at like Jermaine Defoe's and people like that. There's no one in the Premiership like him.
I love Defoe. I love
There's
him.
no strikers like him, though, is there, in the Premier at the minute?
Exactly.
There's no. I mean, he was prolific. There's no one, even in European football. I don't think it's like him, and that's the difference. Years ago, there was like you could pick and choose who your strikers were. You know, but at the minute we can't.
Yeah, I know. Tom's but gutted about tonight though. Yeah, and unfortunately, Tom, I think the title's over. But to be honest, mate, we're now going to want Arsenal to win on Sunday, which means I don't know where Man City are playing, but the gap to be even more. So I think the title's done, mate. But unfortunately, we'll just see. Sports and Dandies, but hopefully that helps. What helps, mate? I can't find your channel. I'll try and find it again. But is it actually is your channel exactly? Is it Sports and Dan? Is it Sports and Nerdy 1701? Is that how it is exactly, or is that just your handle? Is it just Sports and Nerdy all joined?
Yeah, I got it, brother. I've subscribed to it. I'll send it to you.
Can you put it in the private chat?
Yeah, I can do, brother.
Cool. I'll get on that, mate. I'll definitely subscribe if I know how to do it. Tiago, no. The thing is, who do we actually think we are, mate? I get you, but look at Brighton and Brentford and Bournemouth model. They sign these players and they do really well. And I think sometimes we've just got to look at them. And if we're trying to go for players and try and compete with Liverpool, United, Chelsea, and all that, we're not going to get those strikers because they're bigger clubs than us. But so we have to probably play a bit smarter. See 7 people in here now. It's jumped up a bit. So if you're new here, just like my stream and give me a sub, and that'll be great. Much appreciated. I'm on 143 now, so I'm growing. Tom's saw Defoe recently in my local petrol station. I love Defoe, mate. He was prolific. You know the thing about Defoe? He didn't even have to look at the goal. He just knew where it was. He just had to. He just didn't even look. He just had the ball and just shot. And most of the time it went in. He was just a fantastic striker. And the good thing about Defoe is that he just seems like a really nice guy as well, doesn't he? So yeah, so that's good.
Why does that come up like that?
I don't know. I see that. What the hell is that all about? Can you put it in the private chat as well, actually?
Yeah.
No, you could put it in there, I suppose. Nighttime says, but look at Whistler. He was at Brentford, left rubbish. And Mbeumo was at Brentford, left, been poor recently. To be honest, I won't say Mbeumo has been a bit poor recently, but he's had a very good season. Mbeumo has, so I wouldn't say he's been poor. He has had a very good season, and I'd love to Spurs sort of signed him in the summer. But it doesn't always happen. Sometimes, look at João Pedro. He was at Brighton, went to Chelsea, and he's been good for Chelsea, so he's been excellent. I know Chelsea have been poor, but he's been a standout for them. So there are players that have been at smaller clubs and have gone to bigger ones and done really well. So it doesn't always, they've got players have got to start off somewhere, haven't they? No, we should go for Watermard. Now, see Watermard's one.
One good season, isn't it?
he started off well, and then he's been quiet lately. So if you're saying about Mbeumo being quiet, then Waldemar quiet for Newcastle. He ain't done a lot for a while, has he?
No.
Sports and Nerdies put Spurs should sign Osolo. No thanks. Thanks for that.
No.
You're a Newcastle fan, Sports and Nerdies. They're Newcastle, aren't they?
I don't know, are they?
I think are you Newcastle? Yeah, you're probably trying to sell him to us, aren't you? I mean, he's seen him. He sort of did go against United the other week, but apart from that, I've not seen much of him.
Osula.
That's on his, but nope. I'll skip your one, but you said it. But yeah, so. But Nights on Kids put couple of games mean we should sign him. Nope.
It's in a private chat, brother.
Yeah, okay, cheers, mate. Okay, cool.
I don't know what the other bit is.
David Clark is in. Big up, David. Waltermard, we only be good for helping put the goal nets on. I've supported Spurs since 1960, and trust me, Defoe would be on the first 3 pages of Spurs' best strikers. What's that? Trust me, Defoe would be on the first. Yeah, he is. He was such a fantastic striker. One of the best finishers I've seen at Spurs in my lifetime.
We've had the best strikers, haven't we? We've had some really good strikers. You know,
we're lucky.
We've had Robbie Keane, Defoe, didn't we?
We've had some shit with and I know Richarlison played well yesterday, but in general, Richarlison, Solanke, and in the past, Harry Kane. We've had
Jermaine
Defoe,
Berbatov.
We've had Berbatov. Even Canute was decent back in the day. Pavlichenko. We've had some good strikers. Even before that, we've had top strikers and stuff.
Gary Lineker we had, didn't we?
Yeah, so we've always had some top. And
my
dad's favourite was Jimmy Greaves.
Well, you know, second to none, wasn't he? He's still got the record, hasn't he?
Yeah. My dad loved Jimmy Greaves. Brilliant. Nighttime Kids. No, Sonny. Sorry about Sonny. How you doing, mate? What a performance. Hey, come on, you Spurs. You having people on. You come on, mate, if you want. It's funny. I was actually going to do an hour tonight, and then suddenly people started joining. So if you want to come on, have a say about the game, and I'll put the link in the chat again. Bear me a second.
See if my camera's come back on there.
Mate, I was actually going to do an hour because I thought not many people was on. It was done a bit quiet. I thought no one come on, and then literally as soon as it got to the hour mark, people started coming on.
Fair enough.
Let me put the link in. So links in the chat. Big up if you're new here. Give me a like and a sub. That'd be much appreciated. And if you want to support the channel, I've done buy me a coffee thing here. You don't have to. There's no pressure at all. It's just if you wanted to do that, that'd be great as well. Like donation, but there's no pressure. I'm not asking for anything. I'm just saying.
Yeah, come and like and subscribe.
If you wanted to support the channel, that would be great as well. But thanks for everyone coming on.
I need to put the glasses
on. Some kids put it's the manager subbing Waltermard in midfield. Yeah, to be honest, but I don't know. I don't know. I'm just not sure with it. Waltermard, I just think he's a bit gambly, fucker, a bit tall and stuff. And I think there's better strikers, mate. But big up anyway. Nighttime kids put him on the bench. Oh, that's Waltermard. That is.
Well, come on. What striker would you have in?
David Clark's, but wouldn't be. Oh, you don't like Defoe then? I thought you said you would be. You don't like him. I love Defoe. I think he's a brilliant player. But we all have our different opinions. But in my opinion, I think Defoe was as a finisher. Like in today's game, I don't think it'll suit today's game as well because they want the strikers to hold the ball up. They want strikers
to be strong, don't they? They need to be strong.
But what Defoe was a finisher, and he would get the ball, wouldn't even look at goal sometimes, and just shoot. And that's what we miss. We haven't had that for a long time. So Kane did that, but apart from that, but I mean, Kane's probably one of the best strikers I've ever seen at Spurs as an all-round striker in my lifetime. Yeah. Sonny has put Waltermard looks good to me. Laugh out loud. Has a touch like Berbatov. Fans see differently. Hey, that's why football's so good. To be honest, Sonny, I'm not going to say I watch Newcastle that often. I don't. I've seen a couple of games, and I'm like, I'm not sure about him. But other people probably have watched him more and probably see it and say he's really good. But I don't know. I'm not sure. I think there's better options. But to be honest, whoever De Zerbi wants in the summer, just sign him. I don't really care
Yeah.
who they want, and I'm sure De Zerbi will get the best out of it. Best out of him. David has put Spurs' greatest ever player, John White. Oh, that's before my time, mate. So I can't. I
We
really
can't
know
comment. We can't comment on that one.
but big up.
I've heard he was great, John White.
Yeah. Tom's put big up chats.
Big up.
Sonny's put sweet bro. Give me a while, but here in the chat.
Okay.
Do you mean you're not ready to come on tonight, or in general? What do you mean by that? But you're always, always welcome on if you're not ready for tonight. You don't have to. You can come on another time. But it's all good. David has put, my claim to fame was as a 12-year-old, I was selected.
What a player that man was.
To meet the Portuguese squad during the 1968 World Cup final. Opposite my school, I played table tennis with Eusebio.
What a player he was, man.
He was the player. I've heard a lot of stuff about him. And yeah,
wizard.
Fair play to you, mate. Tom's put skill was Berbatov. Now Berbatov is one of my favourite players in my lifetime. People thought he was lazy, like United. He went to United, and I don't think United liked him as much as Spurs fans, because I think they thought he was a bit lazy. But he has got to be one of the most skillful players I've seen.
His first touch was sublime.
I remember seeing a charity game. It weren't. I don't think it was on TV. I didn't go to it either. I just saw it on YouTube. A charity game recently. I think it might have been last year sometime. He was there. I think Spurs were playing against. Was it maybe Juventus or someone, or an Italian club? But it was their legends and stuff. It was a game where Pirlo put a free kick in the top bins, and he got clapped by the whole crowd, and it was that good. But Berbatov, the ball came to him up in the air, and he just brought it down, just touched it down, and then played a pass. And I'm like, wow, he still got it. David has put, not saying Defoe wasn't an excellent striker, it's just I've seen better Spurs strikers over the years. Yeah, to be honest, mate. Yeah, there's probably better ones, and there's probably worse ones. I've seen some duds over the years as well. But in my lifetime, Defoe has probably got to be up there, to be honest. Second.
Yeah, he's a Newcastle supporter. Sporting nerdy.
Oh, was he? Oh, okay.
Yeah, sporting nerdy. Yeah.
Sonny has put, wow, table tennis with Eusebio. He was a proper world-class genius.
Yes, he was.
Yeah, he was, yeah. Sports and nerdy have put, yes, Newcastle supporter here. In my opinion, I can see Spurs raiding the French league for players. I think they will as well. I've also heard Spurs probably sign Locatelli as well from the Italian league. I think we'll go for the Italian league as well, because obviously De Zerbi being Italian, and he might go for the French league.
Listen, Club Brugge have got some players. Don't get me wrong. You know what I mean? Though Club Brugge have got some cracking players.
I don't know. I don't know much about the French league, apart from PSG. I don't know much about the other players.
We ain't getting none of them.
No, we won't get any of them. But here's something that's going to make you feel sick. I heard somewhere, Doué that plays for PSG.
Yeah.
He actually came over to Tottenham. He was going to join Tottenham before PSG came in for him. And then as soon as PSG came in for him, that just blew us out of the water.
Well, of course it would do, wouldn't it?
Yeah. But he came over to the train, looked at the training ground, looked at the facilities and the stadium, and was really impressed and liked what he saw. This is just something I heard, and he was interested. This was one under Ange, but as soon as PSG came in for him, the rest is history.
It's like when Real Madrid, it's, come calling, we lose our player. It's simple as
certain
that.
clubs just get.
Yeah.
I think the two clubs that the Premier League players want to play for is Barcelona and Real Madrid. I still think the Premier League player has a better pull. Like certain Premier League clubs have a better pull than PSG in a way. The thing with Doué, he is French, so that's the thing. French players want to play for PSG.
If we were doing well, it all depends whether you're doing well or not, and you've got the money for him, innit?
Yeah. But I think there's certain caliber of players around the world that would choose English clubs over PSG because of the standard of their league. But Real Madrid and Barcelona, we can't compete with them. That's for sure. So Tom's put, he was like Federer. That goal versus Reading was amazing. Oh, Berbatov, yeah.
Yeah.
David has put, Eusebio proved that you don't have to play on the edge or be nasty to be great. He was not only a football great, he was a gentleman. That's good to hear, mate. That's good to hear. Big up for that.
What's we got?
Sports and Eddie Pitt. I'm not here to troll either. No, I know you're not.
Fair enough.
Guy told me that you're legit and stuff. And the thing is, mate, at the end of the day, we all support other clubs. We all have our banter. We all have our opinions about our clubs and about other clubs. But at the end of the day, there's no need to troll anyone, is it?
No.
Definitely, I would never troll someone on someone's channel and stuff, and I'd give my opinion and everything like that. And everyone has their opinion, but at the end of the day, what's the point of getting personal with people over certain things and stuff? Just
a bit of banter, innit? At the end of the day, even if you don't agree,
Tom's put Jonathan Blondell.
Yeah, we had him, didn't we? Didn't we have Jonathan Blondell?
What year was this?
Long time ago. Let me just check that one out.
Yeah, I can't remember. Was this before my lifetime? I can't remember Jonathan.
No.
Sir?
No, that was in the 2000s, I think.
Was it? Oh, okay. So yeah. I've had a lot of sleep since then. I don't think it's someone that stands out too much then, is it? Because can't remember him, to be honest. Sonny's
Did we have him?
I loved Berber too. Think he only played one game with Modric, a friendly pre-season against Dortmund. We won 4-0 away. If he stayed and they played together, we'll be on another level. Level back then. Yeah, I agree. See, Modric is another one that's a fantastic player. Modric is weird. I'd have Modric now. I know he's like 40, but he is a magician. He is a sensational player.
Jonathan Blondell, we signed him in 2002. He rejected Man United to come to us.
Yeah, I do remember him actually. So I do remember. I had a brain fart there. I do remember him now.
Yeah.
David Clark, but I will never speak well of Berbatov because he is a Jew as a Judas. He flown to Old Trafford in a United private plane when he didn't have permission to talk to them. So in my book, he is a traitor. Yeah, I understand, mate. I do get it. But at the end of the day, he didn't join Arsenal. He didn't join Chelsea, did he? So to me,
if United come calling, you're going to go to him, aren't you? If you're a player.
The way he left. But the thing is, mate, look at Modric. The year before he went to Real Madrid, he was flirting with Chelsea and he wanted to go to Chelsea and all that stuff. And then he came back in the team and
players come and go.
Loved him again and forgave him. And a year later, he went to Real Madrid. And look at Kane. Kane refused to play, refused to train because he wanted to move to Man City. And look what happened. We still love him, don't we? So
yeah,
it happens in football.
Players come and go, mate. At the end of the day, you can't stop it.
Sonny's put, I felt sick the day he left, mate. Berbatov. Yeah, I did as well. I loved Berbatov. He used to. Jamie O'Hara said, because Jamie O'Hara played with me, he said on Talk Sport once, he said he was calling out for a pass from Berbatov in training. He was calling out this and that, and It's like Berber, pass ball, and then Berbatov just played this brilliant pass to him, and Jamie Hart was thinking, how the hell is he? How is he just seen me? Because he was just because it was just
It's
he was out of
instinctive,
view and
isn't it?
outside. It's just instinctive, and he's like, how the hell did he see
Yeah.
me? And apparently Berbatov went up to him after, and it's just like, hey, I see you, and that was it, really. I love Berbatov. I don't begrudge him with the United stuff. Tom's put, where's everyone from? I'm from Milton Keynes, mate.
Yeah.
Yeah. Tom's put, why did I mention it when we were speaking about Bruges?
Club Bruges. There's been some brilliant players coming out of Club Bruges.
I mentioned it. Oh, so we did. I mentioned it when we were speaking about Bruges. Oh, yeah, definitely.
Yeah. That Nusa come from Club Bruges, didn't he? Antonio Nusa.
Yeah. Sonny has put, I remember him. He's a Belgium poor player.
Is that Blondell? Is that who he's on about?
Is it Blondell you're on about, mate? I can't remember who's on about.
Yeah, he is. Yeah, it's Jonathan Blondell. He's Belgian. He's a Belgian midfielder.
It's not facts. It's not facts. It's just opinions. Do you mean about what I was saying earlier? It's about opinions and stuff? Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
David has put, I am born in Henlow, but
Harlow, mate.
Harlow, sorry, I need my glasses, sorry.
In Essex.
I'm married a Leicester girl, so I've lived in Leicester for decades, so I know Lineker well. He was a great finisher, but trust me, the bloke is a knob. To be honest, I have heard that, mate. I have heard my dad loved Lineker as a player.
Listen,
but said that he's a bit of a knob and stuff.
Whatever you say about Gary Lineker, he can't be more of a knob than Gary Neville.
Yeah,
can he?
To be honest, I like the overlap. I do watch that. I love Roy Keane, and I know people say, Roy Keane's a knob. I love Roy Keane.
Spurs supporter, isn't he?
He's a Spurs fan, but that's not what I like him. I like him because he's honest. He's straight to the point.
Yeah.
Todd's put, nice one, dude. Not far from me. Letchworth. Got some mates in MK. Yeah, Letchworth's not far, mate.
Tom King. I was born in Luton, brother. Well, Houghton Regis, Dunstable.
You were born in Dunstable?
Yeah. L&D I was born in, brother.
I used to Luton yesterday. I didn't realise it was Dunstable.
No, I used to live in Houghton Regis. I was brought up in Houghton Regis.
Oh, Houghton Regis. Yeah, that's not far away. That's so down the road, yeah.
Yeah, down the A5, brother.
Yeah.
Well, A6. Is it A5 or A6? One of them, isn't it?
A5 probably. It's A5, yeah.
Yeah, it's the A5. Yeah.
Did you have you been back since, or?
I've got family there, mate.
Oh, okay, that's not, yeah. Sonny's put, he lives in Barnes now, Gary Lineker. He lives in Barnes.
Yeah, Barnes.
A barn, as in a barn. He lives in Barnes. Is that a place, Barnes? I don't know. Now, Danny Lineker. I knocked on his door a few years ago, doing deliveries. Laugh out loud. Had a little chat. Gave me a 20p tip. I'm from Ealing, Holston, Church Road, but in Harrow on the Hill now. Oh, fair play, mate. Yeah. My dad always said,
Hill.
You know, when he got sacked by Match of the Day and stuff, or he left by Match of the Day.
Yeah,
my dad always said to him, he's a bit of a knob, so he always get involved with politics and always writes on politics and he'd always write about it. And the BBC weren't happy with him. And my dad used to say, he gets paid £1 million a year. He shouldn't get involved in politics and stuff. So,
yeah.
Sonny has put not too far from Wembley Stadium. Oh, okay, that's fair enough, mate. Big up. And Tom's put nice one. Not far at all. Dunstable.
No, it's not.
Dunstable's only up the road. Dunstable's probably about 20 minutes away from me, to be honest. It's not too far at all.
Yeah.
It's a bit up. Ozzy Ange's in. Ozzy Ange, the most optimistic fan I've ever met. But I'm not going to doubt you ever again, mate, okay? Because you were right about the game against Villa on Sunday. So I'm not going to doubt you again. But unless you say we're going to win the league, then I might start to doubt you. He has put, hello there, guys. I'm predicting a West Ham win this weekend. So we must absolutely win this week. You know what, mate? I said I wouldn't doubt you until you just said that, okay?
Yeah, that's a bit silly, that, isn't it?
Supposed to be saying Arsenal are going to do them. I think you want Arsenal to lose because you hate Arsenal. But West Ham aren't beating Arsenal this weekend. Yeah, I can guarantee that. They will not beat Arsenal. The way Arsenal have picked up a bit last couple of games, and they know that it might be a draw this game, but I don't think West Ham will beat them. I just don't think they will. So yeah, we'll see. But I'm doing a watch along for that game actually on my channel. If anyone wants to come on, like if anyone wants to come in the chat and stuff, I'm doing a watch along for the West Ham Arsenal game on Sunday. So and David's put, what's the worst stadium you've ever visited? Mine is Luton Town. What a dump. To be honest, Dave, I've been to some shit stadiums. Luton Town, yeah. Oh my goodness, that has got to be one of the worst.
Kenilworth Road.
Yeah, that is.
My grandfather was a steward there. My grandfather was a steward there.
Well, when I went there, I walked up this alleyway. I used to, not so much anymore. I've got some health issues. I don't go to football as much as I used to, but I used to also go and follow MK Dons as well. A lot.
Fair.
It's only up the road for me. It's be easy. It used to be go out for a couple of hours. You're at the house, come back, perfect. And I went to watch MK Dons versus Luton away once years ago, and we ran up this street, this like big alleyway, it's like big, and we were thinking, where the hell's the stadium? They literally had one house here.
That's better.
One house here, and you had like turnstiles in the middle of these two houses.
Yeah, you go in. I forget what road it is now. Yeah, you go through a house, through a turnstile, then you go up the stairs, and you look over everyone's garden. Yeah,
it's weird
to get in the away end.
It is weird, but I've been to some shitholes because I've been to some MK Dons away games, and they were like,
listen, they've just built another stadium, Luton Town.
Yeah, I know it's taken a while, isn't it? It's only taken like 30 years, but
no, Power Station Road. It's called Power Station.
Yeah, but they've been wanting to move for years.
Only holds about 20,000, 25,000.
But I think that's perfect for a club like Luton, isn't it? Really?
Yeah. It's.
Tom's put, so glad Luton didn't get the playoffs. Beat up Stevenage. Yeah, the thing is, my next door neighbour's a big Luton fan. And for him, I wanted them to do the playoffs. But to be honest, Tom, I can't stand Jack Wilshere. So
he's a manager.
Yeah, so for that aspect, I'm glad they didn't get the playoffs. And they were on a little bit of a run as well. Sonny has put Charlton maybe for me, laugh out loud, or Crystal Palace. They got fake crowd noise via the speakers, haha. Well, Crystal Palace have fake crowd noise. So it always sounds really loud on TV, don't they? I used to think they've got amazing supporters. I didn't know that.
I thought they had good supporters, the Eagles. I thought they were pretty good.
Didn't know that at all.
No.
So if you're new here, give my stream a like, that'd be much appreciated, and give me a sub. That'd be great.
See the last comment. Go down the last comment.
Well, I'll get through them first, and then I'll.
There's only 4 left.
Yeah, so I'll put it first. Tom's put, it's a lovely stadium, MK Dons. It is. The thing is, look, people say
it's not Wimbledon, is it?
They only, sir?
It's not Wimbledon, is it? Because Wimbledon went to MK Dons, didn't they?
Yeah, that's
crazy gang.
That's how it moved, really.
Yeah.
That's the thing is, people say, well, Dons only get like 7,000. It's not their fault. They play in a big stadium and stuff, and it is a new club. So, and most people in Milton Keynes support. Like, I'm a Tottenham fan. MK Dons are my second team. I'm a Tottenham fan, but if they ever face each other, I'm a Tottenham fan. But I follow MK Dons as well because they're local to me now. Most people in Milton Keynes support other clubs like Chelsea, Man United.
Mate, they're all London
we have
overspill, aren't they?
Yeah, we have all different supporters. So they're not. So MK Dons are not going to get a big crowd, and they were in League Two. They've just been promoted. So they were less, and they've got money now. They've got a Kuwaiti businessman's bought them a couple of years ago off Peter Winkelman, so he doesn't owe them anymore. And they've got a lot of money now. So I think they're ambitious, and I think they will try and get to the Premier League one day, which they're very ambitious. So it could happen. And I think if they do, that's when the crowds will start going up again. Just like all grounds, they lose crowd when you go down. Yeah. Sorry about my analogy about that though. Ozian just put worst stadium I've ever visited was Sutton United. Laugh out loud. You know what? One of the worst stadiums I've ever been to was Hereford United back in the day. It's like there's like sand on their
pitch,
on their way end and stuff. It's like it's like sand. It's like it's a bit of a weird away end and stuff. But it's one of the best League Two grounds I've ever been to. Actually, it's a really nice ground. It's Tranmere Rovers, really nice ground, quite big and stuff. For League Two, it's a good stadium, I'll tell you.
Yeah.
David Clark's, but as an electrician, I worked on Commonwealth City Stadium. We were sent there on loan to do fault finding, and trust the wiring was shocking. If I ever went there, I would stay close to the exit. Laugh out loud. Oh, okay.
Oh, wow.
Fair enough, mate.
Do I know, Mike? Do I know the worst stadium I've ever been to?
What's that?
Falkirk.
Oh, was it?
Yeah, because they've got one stand. That's it. The rest is a fence all the way around.
I bet Scotland do have some rough stadiums, don't they?
Falkirk had one stand. That was it. And they were in the Premiership. They were in the Premiership of the Scottish Division.
But to be honest, unless you're Celtic or Rangers, the rest of the stadiums are probably rubbish, aren't they?
Yeah, terrible.
Tom's put, my son is related to Jack Wilshere. Is it? And what?
Yeah, this is the one I got pointed out.
How is he related to him, mate? Is he his uncle or something? Well, to be honest, Tom, I don't know Jack Wilshere, but I just know what he says. He always says about Tottenham all the time. He says, "What do you think of Tottenham?" Shit and all that stuff. And I get he's a gooner and stuff, but I can't stand him, mate.
He's a passionate guy. You know what I mean? And that's what he wears his heart on his sleeve. Do you know what I mean? And whatever team he plays for or whatever team he's with, he's a passionate guy. And that's the end of that.
Every time Arsenal won something, he always spoke about Tottenham and stuff, and I was a bit like, it's like he's obsessed with us. Sonny's, but I watched THFC versus Wimbledon away at Crystal Palace, drowned funny enough, and my future ex-brother-in-law went to the same game as me as a Wimbledon fan. Laugh out loud. I never knew him then. He showed me a program. I bet he hates MK Dons, doesn't he? I bet he hates MK Dons. I bet he'll hate someone like me then who lives in Milton Keynes. I bet that.
It's just football, brother. Just football.
Sonny put, we won 1-0.
Giga Popescu.
Okay, I remember him, yeah. Big up, mate. Big up. Tom's put, his mum not with her now, his cousins with him. Hates him. Are you hating dear? Is it your ex's cousins with him? Oh, okay. You don't like him. Just clarify that. Did you say you don't like him? So I don't like Jack Wilshere. Laugh out loud.
Not a lot of Spurs fans do like Jack Wilshere. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. And Tom's hurt. That's right. Is that because of the whole Tottenham Arsenal rivalry, or have you had a falling out with him? He looks very cocky.
He looks obnoxious, doesn't he?
He looks very obnoxious. Yeah. Let's up himself, to be honest.
Yeah.
David's put, I'm related to Peter Clark, an ex-nuclear submarine commander. He's my cousin. Oh, okay. Big up. I can't say I've heard of him, mate, but big up anyway.
Who's that? Peter Clark?
I don't know.
I think he's just a wanker.
Yeah, Tom's put, no, I just think he's a wanker. Yeah. He's apparently Wiltshire's from not far from me. Actually, it's Hemel Hempstead. Apparently, that's what I heard. He's actually from that area. Or was it Stevenage or somewhere around that and stuff?
It ain't Harpenden, is it? That's quite a posh area, Harpenden.
Is it? Oh, it might be. I don't know.
St Albans that way. Harpenden, St Albans.
Oh, okay.
Might be. I don't know. I'm just guessing because that's a posh area.
Sports and nerdy on. Worst ground I've been to, Emirates Stadium. Went there for the semi-final last season, and the atmosphere was shocking bad. The thing with Arsenal, all I hear from them when they play on the TV is Arsenal, Arsenal. That's all I hear. Arsenal, Arsenal. That's, you know what? There's a YouTuber. I don't want to bash other YouTubers because I don't really want to do that. But I watch AFTV sometimes, and there's that Ty who's on there, yeah. And I'm not joking. He is the biggest deluded Arsenal fan I've ever heard in my life. And he must. I wonder if he does it for, for attention or what. But
just for likes, like, you know what I mean?
Some of the stuff he comes out with is very bizarre.
Best not mention other YouTubers, brother. But there you go.
Tom's put. He's not. Yeah, but he's not going to watch my channel, is he? So.
Well, I don't know. It gets back, man. It gets round.
I don't really care, to be honest. Tom's put interesting. My dad's cousins with David Kitson. He was a huge Spurs fan. Everyone's related to these famous people, aren't they?
I don't think I'm related to anyone.
No, I'm not. I'm not related to any people.
Yeah.
So?
I'm trying to think who I'm related to. Distantly, I'm related to the Rag and Bone Man singer.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, got family. Yeah, part of the family.
Oh, okay. I love him. Love his music.
He's cool, isn't
he? Yeah. So Thomas put Wiltshire is Hitchin based. Yeah, Hitchin it, isn't it?
Is it Hitchin, is it?
Hitchin's not too far from me, yeah.
I thought he'd be in Letchworth because that's posher in Letchworth, isn't it?
You said Harpenden, didn't you?
No, Harpenden is posh, mate. That is very posh.
You said Harpenden. Tom's from Letchworth, isn't he? He said.
Is he from Letchworth? That is a nice area. Do you know they got black squirrels there?
Are they? Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's the only place you get black squirrels in England.
Oh, okay, that's cool. Tom's put that tie-dye. He is not right, is he? No, probably not. No. David has put a mate of mine worked on. A mate of mine worked on Arsenal's new stadium, and he buried a Spurs shirt inside the stadium. Brilliant, that is. That is brilliant. Great story, that is.
I've heard it the other way around on the new stadium and all, though. Do you know what I mean? With Arsenal fans, Arsenal workers, fans that were working on our stadium, they buried shit in our stadium and all. Don't worry about all that.
It works both ways, doesn't it, I suppose. Sonny has put the company I worked for sold a rug, 16k rug to Levy's wife. Pot's got one too. He's got a house in Hampstead. Can I just say, who the hell would buy a rug for £16,000? I know you got money. Even if I had money, I think I'll still go to bloody B&M or somewhere, or Shein or somewhere, and order a rug. I just don't see the point of ordering one for that much money. I can't believe it, really.
Second hand and all.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Tom's put amazing. Love Radland Bowman. Yeah.
Yeah. Cool.
I love Radland Bowman.
It's distant, you know what I mean? It's through, yeah.
Have you met him before?
No, it's through my my sister's partner's family.
Oh,
you know what I mean? So that's why I say it's distant. You know what I mean? But he does say if I get tickets and shit like that if I want to.
I will tell you one thing. Do you know who the director of football is? Paul Mitchell. He used to be.
Yeah.
My sister and my brother-in-law are good friends with him.
Really?
They he used to be because.
Tell him to go back.
My sister and brother-in-law used to work at MK Dons, and he used to, before he became a director of football, he used to play for the Dons, and he was a scout. Then he became a scout at MK Dons.
Okay,
that's how he got into director of football through that. And they're still in touch to this day. They still My sister got married. Well, they got married 2017, and Paul Mitchell was there.
Would you mind if you tell him to go back to Spurs, please?
He was good for Spurs, wasn't he?
He was very good for Spurs. Yeah, I think he should go back.
I saw him briefly at this. I've never officially met him and stuff. I think he's more closer to my brother-in-law, but he doesn't live around here. I don't know where he is now at the moment, but they're still in touch. Yeah. Tom's put Hitchin is posher than Letchworth.
Is it though? Is it really? Letchworth Town.
Sonny has put, buy your mate a drink from me, Dave, mate. Buy a drink from me, Dave, mate. Oh, yeah, the other guy. Yeah, Dave. Yeah, sorry. Tom's put, we don't have black squirrels and the world's first. We do have black squirrels and the world's first roundabout.
Yeah, they do. That's what they're famous for.
You know what we're famous for?
And Tom? A shitload of speed cameras, isn't it, Tom?
You know what
we're through the 505.
You know what we're famous for, Tom? We're famous for having about 100 roundabouts in Milton Keynes, and we're famous for the concrete cows.
Concrete cows, yeah, and boulevards. First town with the boulevards, yeah.
But apparently, also Milton Keynes City Centre used to be the biggest one in the country. I think one of the biggest in Europe or something.
The shopping centre was brilliant.
Yeah, until a few years ago, there's now a bigger one. There's a couple other bigger ones than Milton Keynes, but at one point it was the biggest.
Yeah.
Sonny's put the Rudd Company, laugh out loud. Got a shop in Holland Park, Kings Road, and Harrods, laugh out loud.
I nearly bought a motorbike on Kings Road. Yeah.
Sonny's put, I used to go on sales and install them. Been in lots of famous houses. Elton John, probably the most famous. His house is like a museum in Watford. Did you actually meet Elton John as well then?
Wow.
Ozzy Anders put, panel, I'm bloody hoping Hearts win that league. Sit of Selwick and Rangers. Anyone you know been to Hearts Stadium? No, to be honest, mate, I'm saying I want Hearts to win it. It'll be a good story if Hearts win. If Hearts
is it Tannadice? Tannadice, is it? Hearts? I think it's Tannadice, isn't it?
Is it something Castle?
Tynecastle, is it?
Is that Hearts? Tynecastle?
It's either Tannadice or Tynecastle, isn't it?
I think that's Hearts, Tynecastle. Hearts winning the league will be like Leicester winning it all those years ago in the Premier League. That'll be a great story. I don't really like Scottish football because it is just Celtic and Rangers every year, and it has just gotten like Celtic. But in general, this year I've paid more notice to it because of how well Hearts have done, and I hope they do win it. Fair play to them, and I think if they don't win it this year, I think eventually they will because Tony Bloom is there, isn't he? And he's the Brighton. He's Brighton owner, isn't he? And he knows what he's doing.
Dundee's Tannadice.
Yeah, I think it's Tynecastle.
It's Tynecastle, yeah. Dundee. No comment on the speed cameras. He knows.
No comment on the speed cameras, yeah.
Tom knows.
Yeah. And he's also put, I like Winkins in MK. I've never been, actually. To be honest, I don't really go see it often. I always try and go my girlfriend lives in Toaster, which is a village in Northamptonshire, which is not far from Milton Keynes.
I had a friend who lived in Toaster.
Oh, was it? Yeah, it's not that far from Milton Keynes.
Years ago.
So I spend a lot of time there, but when I'm in Milton Keynes, I just try and I try and avoid the city. I really don't like it. It's too busy for me.
Do you go to Bletchley?
Oh, I'm actually from Bletchley. Yeah, I live in yeah, my family are in Bletchley. Yeah, but yeah. So anyway, I'm gonna call that a night. Actually, I've been on here.
Yeah.
Tom's put, my cousin lives in Toaster. Small world.
Isn't it?
It is a small world. It is a small world, Tom. It is a small world. 1 second, let's see. Sonny's put so many roundabouts in Milton Keynes. Hey, yeah, to be honest, what would you prefer, roundabouts or traffic lights?
Well, I don't know.
Just as bad. I don't mind traffic lights as long as the traffic's going through. But if
they're putting traffic lights on bloody roundabouts now, so what's the point?
Yeah. But if traffic lights are, if you go 2 cars are going through and then it stops and 2 more go through, then that's a pain in the ass.
It is, mate.
Tom's put, bid up the guys, nice to chat.
Yeah, and you, brother.
Thanks for the show, mate, and a chat. Be lucky. Cheers, mate. And Tom's put.
Listen, before you go, guys, like and subscribe.
Tom, you're welcome on, mate. You're welcome on anytime. I usually do a show on Wednesday. On Friday. I'm doing a Friday one still, but I'm doing a watch along on Wednesday for the Bayern Munich PSG game instead now, because
I'm going to try and do one tomorrow.
Because that seems like a good game. And I want to watch that game, so I might do a watch along for it. And then I'll be back on Friday for my show, be previewing the Leeds game, and I'll have anyone on if they want to come on and have a chat about it. They're more than welcome.
It's been good.
Sports and put would join the stream, but I've been awake since 3 a.m. Hopefully, we can do you a favour this weekend.
Let's hope so.
Have you got Forest this weekend then?
They must have.
Who have you got the weekend?
Newcastle. I'll tell you in a minute. Oh God.
Yeah, no, but a minute ago he said he was a Newcastle fan, so
that's a bit weird, isn't it? Let's have a look.
I thought he was a Newcastle fan, mate. Confused about that. But
yeah, I thought he
was. So okay, cool. I'll have to find your chat and stuff. You've left it in the thing, but yeah, I'll find your channel. But big up everyone. Thanks for coming on. If you give us a like and a sub,
listen,
appreciated, sir.
Just 1 minute. I'm gonna promote my channel if you would.
Yeah, and put your channel and follow Bikey Yid as
well. I don't know how to do it, brother. I don't know how to do it.
Oh.
Not why I'm on here. I've got to go into apparently how definitely does it.
YouTube.
Yeah. So
sorry, man. Yeah, you're Newcastle. Yeah, the thing is, you got West Ham at you next weekend. Yep. Hopefully, so you can relegate. If we win on Monday, if say scenario that West Ham lose to Arsenal and we beat Leeds, we go 4 points clear.
Yeah.
Next week against Newcastle, you could technically, on West Ham play Newcastle, you could technically relegate West Ham then, which would be excellent. So hopefully do us a massive favour. That'd be great. Tom's put, please share. Please share what? Sorry.
He wants my it's just Spiky Yid, my YouTube channel.
I never knew you had one, mate. I'll join it. Okay, yeah. Biker Yid's just starting out at the moment. So
yeah.
You want to do some more stuff, don't you? So yeah.
Yeah, I'll be doing something tomorrow. Tomorrow.
At one point, I had no subscribers. Now I've got 143. So I'm still new myself. So I'm building gradually. But we all need to help each other out in the YouTube world.
Of course we do. It's a hard game talking to yourself, isn't it? You know what
I mean? Yeah, exactly. Yeah, but, it's good. And I like anyone to come on my channel. I actually prefer it when people do come on, just so we can have a talk. But yeah, so I will be back on Wednesday for a watch along. If anyone wants to join me for the watch along, they can. They don't have to. It's up to them. And then I'll probably do a Thursday show. I do a Thursday lunchtime show where I'll talk about the whole Premier League and how results have been and stuff. And I'll do my predictions for the weekend. And then I'll be back on Friday night at 9 p.m. for my, which is called Friday Diagnosis, which will be for the preview for Leeds game. And then obviously I'll do the watch along for the West Ham game against Arsenal on Sunday. But big up everyone. Thanks for coming on. Much appreciated. Thank you.
Thank you, chat. Appreciate it.
Much appreciated. And before I go, come on, you Spurs.
Come on, you Spurs.
One more.